everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you'll have read by today's title, I wanted to film a bit of like a monthly reset. This time last year, I really got into the habit earlier on in the year of doing these like monthly reflections, acknowledging what went well in the month, what didn't go so well, what I achieved, what I wanted to achieve but didn't. And it really worked in my favour. It helped with motivation, it helped me be more accountable and disciplined when it came to the following month. And I don't know why, but towards the end of the year it kind of just dwindled out, and I definitely saw a reflection of that in my work and my success towards the end of the year. This year, 2024, I really want to make a habit of doing this, and it just so happened that this week's Wednesday video landed on the 31st of January. I'm filming this real time. This should go live this evening, fingers crossed. So I thought, what better way? I will do a video doing this monthly reset. It'll make me do it. I'll be accountable because I'm telling you guys what I'm going to work on. And yeah, that is the plan for today's video. There's definitely a good few things that I need to work on in February that I didn't really work on in January. For example, my sleep hygiene, for one, has been gross. It's been absolutely gross. In January, I've been going to sleep midnight, 1 a.m, 2 a.m, sometimes 3 a.m, and getting up at like 9, 10 a.m, sometimes even 11. Like, my sleep hygiene has just not been there. And yes, hypothetically, I'm getting enough hours of sleep because I'm going to sleep at like sometimes midnight and waking up at 10. So in effect, I'm getting 10 hours of sleep, but they're not good hours of sleep because my preparation for bedtime is horrendous. Like, it's just not good. So now that I've acknowledged that, I need to come up with ways in February that I'm going to fix it. And I know the ways that I know what I need to do. I need to stop going on my phone before bed. I need to stop watching TV. I need to potentially read before bed. I need to make sure I'm taking my nighttime supplements. These are all things I know that I need to do, but day to day just get swept under the rug, and I'm like, I'll just carry on doing what I'm doing. This is why these monthly reflections are so important, because it's gonna not allow me to do that. If I sit down and write down what I've done badly, then I should be able to correct them the following month. That is the idea anyway. Who knows if it's going to work? I'll let you know next month on next month's monthly reflection. But I do think having these little sessions is going to help me, having these little journaling. I'm not going to call it journaling because it's kind of like journaling to you guys. You're going to be on the other end. I'm going to tell you what I need to work on. You can maybe put it in the comments what you need to work on, and we're in this together. We're becoming that girl in 2024. Maybe that's the title of this video. How I'm becoming that girl in 2024. But before we get into that, I need, like absolutely need, to run through this week's ONER Active drop. I mentioned this on Sunday's video. The items within this drop, some of the items within this drop, are 100% my favourite items that ONER Active have ever launched. In particular, what I'm wearing right now, this is the fleece lounge. I don't know if it's called teddy fleece. Let's have a look at this label. No, it's just called fleece lounge. And I'm wearing it right now in deep top. We'll get into that in just a second. But when I say these items are perfection, I obviously, with ONER Active being a predominantly activewear brand, I didn't think they would ever take lounge this seriously and smash it this well, but they have. They surprised me, because this probably is my favourite thing that ONER Active have ever launched. I'm not even gonna lie. I shot the campaign, so I already knew what was coming. I just didn't really know when it was launching, and I kept saying to Jacob, oh, I can't wait for this to launch. Like, it is so nice. I can't wait to show you. And I pulled out the package last week when the parcel came, and Jacob was like, yeah, that's so sick. Like, he wants these hoodies as well, because they're just so nice, guys. They're just so nice, and it's different from your usual fleece. Enough talking, I'm going to speak through it. So within Fleece Lounge, there's 3 items: joggers, hoodie, and then quarter zip, which I've got on right now, as well as 3 items. There's 3 colours. So we have deep taupe, which I've got on right now, sand, which is this colour here. This is so nice. And then black, but I don't have black to hand. I've not got it yet. I'm definitely going to order it, don't worry. So let me first run through the quarter zip, which I've got on right now. I'm wearing this, let me move back. I'm wearing this in a small. I would usually get a medium in this, but they sent me small. It's fine, I don't mind, but I think I would prefer a medium. As you can see, it's that boxy fit, and I like that it's quite long. So without the drawstrings tied, it looks very boxy, but we do have underneath here these, sorry, I've just tanned, I've got orange hands, but these, I think they're called drawstrings. Pretty sure they are. I don't know. Zip thing, I don't know what they're called. But basically what you can do is tie these super tight, like so, on both sides, and then tuck it under. I've actually just loosened it at the same time. But do you see what I mean? You can cinch it in, and you can do this the exact same with the hoodies. This is the colour deep taupe, like I said. This is my personal favourite colour. Up here we have the logo. You can clearly see the material a bit up close. You can see that fleecy material. It's not like a usual fleece. It's not like anything I've ever worn either. It's a stretchy fleece. I don't know if you can see that, but you know how usual fleece is. They're not very flexible. They're a stiff material. This is stretchy. This is huge, big, stretchy, comfortable, and extremely warm. I've had to open some windows because I was absolutely boiling. I've not actually mentioned this, but I've already filmed this once, and I inputted my mic into the wrong input, so there was no sound. Yeah, I was devastated. We've gotten over it. But I was sweating, so I've had to open some windows because this is so, so warm. Perfect for the next few months that are going to be absolutely Baltic. With the joggers as well, we also have the drawstring. I've actually tucked it under. This is given, if you know the brand Essentials, this is what this gives. Essentials have joggers that have this tie thing here without like an actual thing that you need to tie. And I just think it gives it such a nice look. I can't even just explain how nice it is, guys. And then moving on to the different colours, let me just give you an up close and personal of sand. There you go. That's the material. Again, look, this is the hoodie. Super, super stretchy. I don't get it. And then we have the hoodie in deep taupe as well, just here. I just love it, guys. So just to run over again, we have deep taupe, black and sand launching in all 3 items, so the quarter zip, hoodie and the joggers tomorrow at 5. That is not all. When I say this is a huge launch, this is a huge launch, but they're my favourites. I started with the top picks. Then also launching, we have some new timeless pieces. The new colour within timeless, it's not a brand new colour because we have Minky in effortless, but we've got Minky in timeless now. Timeless is becoming like a staple for me. Like effortless used to be my all-time fave. Now I probably couldn't say which is my favourite. I love them both as much as each other, especially the bras. I can hand on heart say bras, timeless is better than effortless for me. I just think comfortability wise and style, I just prefer the timeless bras over the effortless bras. Pants, I couldn't give you an answer. Pretty much all of the pieces within timeless are launching in the new colour Minky. So we have the square neck bra, which is this one with the thick straps at the back. This is great for, you know, if you have a bigger bust. I unfortunately don't. And we have the strappy bra. This is probably my all-time favorite ONER Active bra. It's very, very minimal. I also tuck up the bottom so it makes it even more minimal, but I have an itty bitty chest and I just think it's super, super flattering if you do have, you know, a smaller chest. So that's that strappy bra. Then we have the leggings. This is the back. Very, very cute. It's just such a nice colour. Such a nice colour. Then we have the square neck bralette. This is the bra version of the square neck vest that you all went crazy for. I'll input some images on the screen of the vest. I don't have the vest to hand because I actually wore it the other day and it's in the wash. But this is the bra. This is such a nice bra. I need this bra in every colour. I don't know why I've not got them yet, but again, one of my new faves. It's a relatively new item from Timeless. I think it was only a couple of launches ago that they launched these, and yeah, I need them in every colour. It's so flattering because it's goes into one strap at the back. It kind of gives the illusion of like a halter neck. Very flattering on the girls. It's just really nice. Also very supportive whether you've got a smaller chest or a bigger chest. So I love that. Then we have the vest, which I don't have to hand, and I also have the shorts. I'll input an image of every item in Minky because I'm not sure I've got everything to hand, but I'll input an image so you can see everything that's launching this evening at 5. I also got sent this launch some Mellow Soft. I'm not going to say this for sure because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure they're restocking some Mellow Soft pieces, especially deep top and sand. Imagine, I'm not going to do it right now because I don't have a bra on and I can't really bother getting changed, but I imagine they've restocked these colours in Mellow Soft so you compare it with this fleecy lounge. Like imagine this tee with the joggers. Stunning. So they're also restocking, so if you want to pick up some Mellow Soft, grab them. And then moving on to the next kind of collection within this capsule, it's such a big drop, guys. We have Raising the Bar. So these are oversized tees, hoodies, and it has this graphic on the back or the front. It's called Raising the Bar, and it says Raising the Bar, Honor Active sign to lift my life. And then it says purpose, hard work, accountability, community, patience and consistency, which is like the core values of Honor Active, which I absolutely love. And I just think it's a really nice graphic. As always, I get my oversized tees, hoodies, etc. in a medium. I like the boxy, more oversized look. I could definitely get away with wearing a small because they're already quite big anyway, but I always just go for a medium. This is the grey mal tee and it has the purple. It sort of looks like the vintage purple colour on the back. Then I have the black long sleeve. I actually wore this to the gym the other day. I will input a little video on the screen now. That's the black. Then we have sand with black writing on the back. This is really nice. This is so nice. Then we have vintage purple. I think this is vintage purple. Let me just double check. Then we have vintage purple with white writing on the back. This is again a long sleeve. I love the longer sleeves. The long sleeves, in fact the t-shirts in general of this collection are very thick material. So that is the vintage purple. Then we have the muscle vests with Raising the Bar on the front, Honor on the back. And it's a crop vest. These look so nice, tucked under into your sports bra. And then finally I have a hoodie. I definitely think I want to pick up the black hoodie as well because you can't have enough. But this is the grey mal hoodie with vintage purple on the back, and it has the little Honor sign here on the front. And that is everything that I've got from Raising the Bar. Again, there is more things launching within Raising the Bar that I just don't have my hands on, so I'll input an image on the screen now. Maybe 2, maybe there's going to be 2. I think there's quite a lot launching on the screen so you can see everything that's dropping, all of the different colourways, etc. And then finally launching, we have underwear. They just love to treat us, don't they? Like, I feel like they could have done this in a separate launch, but the fact that this is also launching within this collection, they've spoiled us. They really have spoiled us. So we have underwear. Can you see? This is the bra. This is in the colour grey mal, and I've got this in the colour grey and white, but they also do it in black. It's giving Calvin Klein. Very extremely soft. Again, I don't have big boobs, so I can't really comment on the support, but I imagine it's not very supportive for them girls with bigger boobs, but comfort is the word. Like, this material here is so soft. We have the Honor logo in the middle of the bra there, giving like, I've also got Skims underwear, it's giving that vibe where the logo's in the middle and on the knickers as well. I'll quickly just show you the knickers here, and then we have the ONER logo on the knickers as well. Obsessed. Overall, I think my favourite items from this drop, the Lift and Lounge capsule, it's got to be the fleecy tracksuits. I don't really need to say it again, but I really do love them, and I do think you all need to get your hands on them. It's a necessity, it's a need, it's a needs must. Let me know if you pick it up. But yeah, that is everything in this week's drop. I wanted to make sure that you had full insight going into tomorrow. You know exactly what you're going in for, you know what you're after. This being a needs must. Of course, as always, if you wish to support me on tomorrow's launch at 5 p.m, it is so appreciated. I am constantly striving to, you know, work towards that next step with ONER Active, gain a closer relationship with them, and by you guys shopping through my link every single drop, you know, interacting with my post, just being within my community in general, it helps so much, and I genuinely am forever grateful to you guys who have got me to the position where I am with ONER Active, but in general where I am. But anyways, that is the run through section of this vlog. Now let's get on to things that I want to work on this month and what we're going to correct and how we're going to do it. So let's first of all note down sleep hygiene. I never knew that this was a term. This sounds like I'm a grub, like I don't wash. Sleep hygiene, that term. I just want to improve my sleep. So, as I said earlier, I've not been going to bed at a reasonable time. I've also not been waking up at a reasonable time. It's cutting into my days, which means I'm not being as productive as I would like to be. Also starts me off. I've been so struggling to get out of bed. Like, I probably wake up at 9 but stay in bed till 10, half 10. It's disgusting, but I genuinely feel like I can't lift my head off the pillow. Like, I'm just so groggy, and that's again how I know my sleep hygiene is just on the floor. Improvements for this, I think I'm going to say I'm going to stop going on my phone beyond 10 p.m, and also I'm going to shut off the TV at 10 p.m. This is going to be a task for me because as of recent, as you all know, I have been a Desperate Housewives whore. Like, I love Desperate Housewives, and it's on every single night, and the episodes are that good. Like, I just want to put the next one on. When it says play next episode, I'm like, of course I want to play the next episode, because Bria's just done something. I need to know what's happened. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's always a cliffhanger. So it is going to be quite a task for me, but it's just something that I need to become more disciplined with. Like, I'm an adult, I'm a grown-ass woman. I need to be able to turn my TV off at this time, I say. Like, I need to be my own mum. Remember when you used to, you know, have school on the Monday after the holidays, and your mum would start telling you to go to sleep at 7 p.m. again on the Friday, and she'd be like, oh, you need to get back into routine. Pardon? That is what I need to do. That is what I need to do, because I'm a child. I'm actually a child. Not only that, training is out of the window at the minute because of my back, but once I get back to training, sleep is literally, quite literally, essential for growth. You cannot grow muscle. I could be eating what I need to eat, training how I need to train, but I'm not going to get optimal results if I'm not getting enough rest and recovery. I need time. Your sleep time is the time where your muscles repair, you're growing, you're filling in them little tears that you've created at the gym. So it's absolutely necessary. So that is my first thing that I want to improve on in the month of February. Let me know in the comments if you're with me on that. Moving on to my second thing that I want to improve on in the month of February. I just need to be more disciplined when it comes to training. I know I need to stop being a little bit too hard on myself as well, because the reasons I haven't trained as much as I would have liked in the month of January has been due to injury. It's been because of my lower back. I'm still in the same position. It's still uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable right now, to be honest. This is probably the worst position to sit in. I'm sat with my legs crossed, and to be honest, this is the worst position to be in. Maybe I should kneel. Yeah, I feel like that's better. I'm just gonna sit like this and look crazy. This past month, January, the reasons I've not been disciplined when it comes to training has been my lower back, but I still could have been a little bit better. And what I mean by that is, what happens when things don't tend to go my way, and in this case my back didn't go my way because I've not been able to train. But what happens when something like this happens, I tend to just think to myself, well, I'm not training, so what is the point in me going training, you know, lower weight? Or what is the point in me going do my cardio because I can't fulfill the rest of my protocols when it comes to training? That is the most ludicrous thing in the world. There is absolutely point in me doing my cardio and doing my expenditure and doing my steps and still training upper, because how can it possibly be pointless? I'm just telling myself that because I'm being lazy, because I'm, you know, feeling sorry for myself and feeling sorry for the fact that I've got a sore back. That's the honest truth. I'm just telling you that. Like, that is it. I've just been being lazy. I'm so sorry, I just keep moving around in this vlog because I'm so uncomfortable. I've actually just moved because I was too uncomfortable sat in that position over there. What I was saying was I need to be more disciplined when it comes to all other areas of my training protocols, my steps, my cardio, sessions that I can be doing that I haven't really been doing because I've not been feeling the best. That needs to go. Like, I need to be training upper, I need to be training lower where possible. Of course, I can't do my full training split because of my back, but that doesn't mean I can't do everything else, and I have really slacked and gotten a little bit lazy in them areas, so that's another thing that I want to improve on in Feb. Number 3 is my nutrition in the month of February. It kind of goes hand in hand with the last one that I went through, but as well as my training discipline, my nutrition discipline has definitely struggled in the month of January. I'm not saying it's been terrible, because I'm actually quite proud of myself when it comes to how much I have stuck to it. Like, day to day I do stick to my meal plan, and definitely more than I probably would have done previously. Having Zach there helps, having my weekly check-ins help. I am sticking to protocols, but when it comes to the weekend, and especially where I've been injured the past couple of weeks, I've kind of just been like, oh well, same kind of thing, you're not able to train, so what's the point in sticking to the meal plan? There is every point in sticking to the meal plan. That is just me trying to make myself feel better about not sticking to it. So nutrition wise, not just for the sake of, you know, my physique, but just how I feel. There's no better feeling. I made a reel about this last week. There is no better confidence booster than being self-disciplined and sticking to the routine that you've set out for yourself, the meal plan that you've set out for yourself. Being 100%, knowing you can say to yourself, Courtney, you've had another consistent day today. I've stuck to my meal plan. I've been to the gym. I've done everything that I needed to do today. There's no better confidence boost than that. I was my most confident self post my cut last year when I'd been consistent for them 8 weeks. So I know for a fact, if I can stay consistent with whatever I put into place, whether it be a cut, a bulk, just day-to-day lifestyle in general, whatever I put in front of me, if I stick to it, I know I'm going to be my most confident self. So I know that, so I should be able to stick to it, but that's just another element of like self-sabotage. It does happen when you're feeling a bit shit, when things aren't going your way. I am one of them people that self-sabotage, and I know what I should be doing to make myself feel better, but I do the opposite. And that's kind of what I've been doing with training and nutrition, just because I've been feeling a bit sorry for myself and my injury, but that is something we're not doing in February. I'm not feeling sorry for myself anymore. I'm not a victim. I, again, am a grown-ass woman and need to take life by the balls and stop being a big fat loser. That's what we're going to stop doing in Feb. Number 4, again, this is something I've been doing so much better than I was doing you know, towards the end of the year last year, but I still have room for improvement when it comes to journaling and things like that. I really want to get into the habit of journaling in the mornings and in the evenings. I don't potentially think that doing it both morning and evening is realistic for me right now, because I've not been doing it at all. I've been doing it like once a week, which, like I said, is better than what I was doing, you know, the last couple of months of last year, but I want to be doing it every morning and evening. For now, I'm just going to set myself the goal of doing it every evening going into the month of February. Potentially in March we can step that up to morning and evening, but for now in the month of February I want to do it every evening. In the same way that this is going to help me for next month, journaling in the evening is going to help me for the following day. Having that time to reflect what you did well, what you didn't go well, what things consumed you that day that you need to let go of. Just having that self-awareness and acknowledging the things that happen in your day definitely 1000% from experience help you with the following day. A lot of the time things happen in your life that, you know, worry you all day long. You go to sleep worrying about it, therefore you wake up worrying about it, and it's just a vicious cycle, and before you know it, it's been 2 weeks and this one thing has been consuming you, and you're losing focus in all other areas, whether that be training, whether that be your nutrition, whether that be your mental health. Like, it becomes consuming, and you've allowed that because you've not acknowledged it and been like, sort your shit out, stop it. And that's why journaling at the end of the day does 100% help with that. And me knowing that for a fact should mean that I should do it every night. Do I? Have I been disciplined? No. But am I in the month of February? Yes. It's going to happen in the month of Feb. Okay, last thing that is going to be my focus on February, because I could literally make a list as long as my arm, so I'm going to cut it short here. And it's sort of 2 in 1, but time management. This is something, since being a child in school, that I have 100% struggled with. I was that person that never had their homework on time. I just was never that girl. I wanted to be the teacher's pet. I loved, you know, being well liked and things like that, but when it came to organisation, discipline, it just was not me. And for a long time I told myself that it was never going to be me. I used to say, oh, I'm just not organised, oh, I'm a bit lazy, oh I'm this, oh, I'm that. And what's the phrase? It was kind of giving like is it called self-foreseeing prophecy, where you say things, therefore it's true. Like, if you speak things into reality. And because I was telling myself I'm not organised and I'm not self-disciplined, therefore I wasn't organised and self-disciplined. And over the last few years I've really worked on that, and worked on eradicating them self-limiting beliefs, and have 100% improved. Like, I am not the same person I was a good few years ago. But that being said, as always, there is still room for improvement. I have had weeks where I sit down on a Sunday, I do like a Sunday reset, I plan out my content for the week, I know exactly what I'm doing, and it makes a huge difference to my productivity. A good few weeks in January I've got that done. I've been on top of my content. I'm super happy with what I've put out. The whole of January I'm really happy with what I've put out in terms of content. But there has been weeks where I've kind of just winged it, and I haven't, you know, done that weekly reset and planned out my content and planned out my days and time blocked everything. I know it works, I know it helps me, therefore I need to be doing it on a weekly basis, and it's not something I've done every week in January, so I definitely want to do that. So every single Sunday in the month of Feb I want to have a designated time slot, whether that be, you know, an hour or a couple of hours, to really plan out my content for the week when it comes to Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. I've been better, for sure I've been better, but it can still be better than it has been. So that's why I want to do it every single week in February. And the reason I said there's 2 in 1 with that being said, as well as like content planning, weekly reset, I also want to be doing a, you know, weekly self-care. I do let these things slip. I'll think to myself, oh well, I need to, you know, give myself a blow dry, or I need to tan, and just don't do it, and before you know it, it's Wednesday, I'm pale, I've not really posted nice content because I don't feel nice, I've got a scraped back bun, and I'm pale as hell. Because I've not prioritised, you know, having that self-care moment where I do give myself a blow dry, I tan my body, because I just enter the week then feeling better, therefore producing better content. So that is the 5th and final thing that I want to work on in the month of February, and that is basically my monthly reset. I haven't really gone through what I've done well. If you want me to do, like the next time I do one of these, if you think I should run through everything I think I've done well in Jan, because there's been a bunch of things that I've done so well and I'm really proud of, but I don't really want to sit here and be like, oh, I've done this really well, I've done this really well, I've done this really well. Like that comes across a bit braggy. But if you do want me to do that in the next one of these monthly reset videos, then let me know. But for now, I'm just gonna tell you all what I've done, you know, not so great, and what I'm going to work on, and hopefully me telling you guys will keep me a little bit more accountable going into the month of Feb, but we shall see how it goes. But that is all from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm so enjoying being consistent on here. I feel like I'm really growing a little family on here, a little YouTube fam, and I'm obsessed with uploading, producing content, and yeah, I feel like I'm in a good position with YouTube. That is one thing I've done well in January. But yeah, that is all from me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, if you did, please like and subscribe down below, and I will see you all next time. Mwah!